Alright, good day, and thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos. It's a beer review, but I got some stuff to say about this beer before we get into the review, so it might be a long video. Um, for starters, some of the beers I have for like upcoming reviews and whatnot, some of them don't have anybody reviewing them yet on YouTube, so please go tell people about my channel so you can see some beers that haven't been reviewed on there yet. Now, with this beer, I would like you to, if you could, look up the beer on, say, like Yahoo, either under like web or go to images to see the pictures, because I would like you to see the supposed glass for this beer. Oh, 1 second, I'm gonna go get. I forgot to bring the box over. I wanted to read something off the box, but before I do, I just want to say I've never seen this beer glass before in my life, and maybe you guys can explain it to me better or something if you know things about it. It's got the picture of the beer and like the word beer's name on it, but apparently this beer glass has no stem whatsoever, and then the beer is sitting on some big square piece of wood, and apparently you can take the glass right off that piece of wood too. But since we're recording off my webcam, I'm unable to show you guys a picture. Now the beer here, according to the box, it says it's a dark beer with a very aromatic taste, not too distinctively sweet, yet full and mild in the mouth. Interesting side note, this beer is served in a special tumbler with a wooden stand. Now this brewery, it's the Van Steinberg Brewery out in Belgium. Apparently they started in 1927, but something happened where this beer ended up disappearing and was gone for 70 years, and then come 1997, the beer came back. So before trying it out, I'm going to say thank you for bringing the beer back so I'd be able to try it out one day. It's a 7.5% beer, because from the gift pack I'm drinking them by the percentages, and if there's more than one with the same percent, then I have to find a bit about the beer first before deciding which one to use. So, and another thing, some of the beers, if I know in the future there's going to be like maybe the following week or something, some other beers being drank that are supposed to be like the same color or same style, then some of these beers I might post them up on like a different day or week than when I made them. So this is the third one of the 6 from the Belgian gift set. It's 7.5%. It's Leute BokBier, and apparently that's English for pleasure, because they say beer brings pleasure. So it's basically called Pleasure Bock. It's supposed to be, what style of beers it's supposed to be again? It's supposed to be like a Doppelbock, so it's a Belgian take on a German classic, so it's supposed to be a Doppelbock, yep. Supposed to be a dark red heavy beer, top fermented and re-fermented in the bottle. The aroma and taste is unique and striking, not too sweet but full and smooth on the tongue. Now with this beers in this gift set, they're double fermented, so apparently when they go to do them the second time's when they don't filter them out, and they say you can drink them like about 3 months after they're bottled, and you have like a young beer, or if you wait about 18 months, then it tastes different and they call it a mature beer. But whatever. The back here, it says very strong high fermented beer with a red ruby color, seduced by its character. Its taste is not blah blah blah. Pleasant and slightly bitter aftertaste. Now all the bottles have a little bit of yeast in them, and they claim, oh, if you leave a little bit of the beer in the bottle and don't drink it, then you have a more clean and flavorful beer, whereas if you add it all in, the beer goes a bit bitter from the yeast. But with them being so small, that's why I'm going to use it all. And apparently, The picture shows hops and a goat, because apparently the farm where they get the hops from, apparently there's goats in the fields, so they want to represent that in the picture. Cheers. Cap, new one in my collection. Whoa. Smells sweet, really sweet. Smells a little chocolatey. Smells like it's gonna have a lot going on. So let's get into this one. Cheers. Not too fast of a pour, maybe, I don't know. Slow it down. I may have poured this one way too fast, but this glass is known to sometimes give off crazy heads, so I still got most of the beer to go, because apparently this pour gave mostly a head. Yeah, it's looking like it's one of those dark red / brown kind of beers that you might think is a little bit orange or something by the looks of it. So it's more like a dark red, I guess. Taking the picture, and then we'll start reviewing. Picture makes it look darker than it's supposed to be, but it's like one of those dark reds. There's some carbonation going up. This glass gave me a nice big head, smell-wise. Smells very yeasty and like very sweet, kind of. Yeah, it just has like a sweet smell with some like bread smell or something. And there's some other smell I'm starting to pick up on now, but I wouldn't know what it is. Smell doesn't smell disgusting, but it doesn't smell all that great or something. I don't know. It smells okay, whatever. Just dive in. Cheers. You know what? It's a bittersweet beer. Yeah. You wouldn't want to drink a lot of this because the sweetness would probably start bothering you, and the sweetness might make you feel a little like, you know how some sweet alcoholic drinks, you may not feel great from them after. If you drink a lot of this one, that possibility would be there at 7.5%. I'm going to say it's about medium bodied because it doesn't seem like it has a lot of hops going to it. But overall, it's just kind of bitter and kind of sweet, but not super sweet. Just like some sips taste very sweet, some sips taste just a little citrus sweet or something. And then you got a little bit of that bitterness there. So right now my mouth just has a little bit of like sour sweetness to it, but it seems a little different than the usual sour sweetness, so it's a little uneasy to explain. You'd have to try this one to know firsthand. It wouldn't be the most refreshing beer. That sip was kind of gross. You know what? We'll just give this one no higher than a 2. I don't got a full rating out of 5 for it, but it's going to be no higher than 2. 2 would be the highest rating, but it might get a lower rating because this beer, it's not that disgusting, but it's not that great to me there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, the sweetness and the bitterness to it sometimes tastes alright and other times doesn't taste that good. So it's not a terrible beer, but I'm going to say it's probably the worst one of the gift set so far. Thanks for viewing. alright, but I'm not big on it.